So if you don't know who I am, I'm the eighth father, baby. Um, Eighth father's always been a big gambler my whole life. I brought tens and tens of thousands of dollars of bankrolls down to casinos. And, I've gotten to the point, look, I've had tremendous losses in the past. Occasionally here and there I win, but ultimately the house always wins. So I'm really kind of taking a break from going to casinos. I lost most of my life at casinos, but for the last, I would say, several trips, for some amazing reason, I won. And, I just decided, I think it's time to, like when a boxer retires, I think that I'm going to retire a winner. Okay? Because I've been losing at casinos my whole life. I've been losing my whole life. And the last several trips, I made back a pretty substantial amount of money. And I think it's time to hang up the boxing gloves. I don't think I want to gamble anymore. It's a rigged system. Um, for whatever miracle, whatever reason I won, maybe it's simply because they just want to, bait and switch. That's another thing they normally do. They make you win a little bit, and then ultimately they take it all back. So April is going to be retiring from gambling. And I'm just making this video for everybody who's a gambler out there. You know who the true winners are? The house. And it's so funny, and let me just say this, it's not a solicitation for an investment. Let me be perfectly clear. This is just entertainment purposes only. If everybody had the mentality who was a gambler, okay? Like some people bring thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like I said, I brought bankrolls, 20, 30,000 with me to casinos. Other people go, they have a little fun time. They bring 500, they bring 1,000, they bring a couple of thousand. If everybody had the mentality, right, instead of gambling that money, which you have a very high probability of losing, that you instead would take that same money that you were willing to lose, whether it was $200, $500, $1,000, $10,000, whatever the case may be, right? If you would take that same money, which 99.9%, like you're probably going to lose, I'll say it's a ledge because you never know, but most likely you're going to lose it at the casino. And instead you put it in like a crowdfunding plan where we could buy the casinos. We could own the casinos. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if everybody in America, rather than just wasted $500, $1,000 at a casino, they call me the eighth father, by the way, because I look like a gorilla, if you're wondering, yes. Wow! But anyway, that's another story. But can you imagine if everybody just took that spare change, or whatever you want to call it, money that you're willing to lose at a casino, and put it into some sort of a crowdfunding situation where we could all go out and buy the biggest, most successful casinos in the freaking planet. I mean, but that my dream in my life has always been to own a casino. It's been my dream. So where I'm at right now is I'm making videos for only networking. Let me be clear, because I know there are a lot of people who are ball breakers. I am not asking anyone for any money. This is not a solicitation for an investment. I'm just trying to put food for thought. You ever hear the expression food for thought? Food for thought in your head. If enough of us got involved and worked together and networked together and took our lousy couple of hundred or couple of thousand that we're probably going to lose at a casino anyway, and we put it all involved in some sort of a crowdfunding situation, we could probably buy the most successful, glamorous casinos on planet Earth. Vegas, in America, Atlantic City, and throughout the whole world, okay? And if that's something that sparks your interest, stay in contact with me. Understand I would never do any solicitation for an investment until I would hire, a professional team of attorneys that would have to get everything regulated first with the Securities and the Exchange Commission. You understand that, right? I would never do anything like that. So, but what this more or less is, it's kind of like a topic of conversation. We have the right to do that, especially in America. It's called the First Amendment, freedom of speech. I want to repeat, I am not asking for money because I know there's going to be lunatics because I have a lot of haters on here today. So they're going to start this concept that I'm trying to ask for money, I'm begging for money, and I want to repeat, I am not asking for one penny. I'm just opening up a dialogue. This is a conversation on, what makes more sense. Gambling $200, $300, $1,000, $2,000 and losing it to the casino, or putting it into a situation where it's like a crowdfunding situation where you actually go out now and you buy the casino. You become the boss. You're the same. Which one do you think is better? Again, not a solicitation for an investment. Entertainment purposes only. I'm not giving any financial advice. Not a financial planner. This video is for entertainment purposes only.